Yo, welcome back to the Nerds with Glasses podcast. I'm your host, Knowledge.
And I'm Javi. This week, guys, the podcast is all Smash. I don't care what Knowledge says.
What?
All Smash.
I did
today.
not agree to this podcast. Let me see the memo. Can we please escort this person out of here?
Alright, but seriously, it was a big news for Smash.
Yeah.
They had a kind of like, what is it? What would you call it? Like a extravaganza of just news.
Yeah, they did. They had like a media day of
Yeah.
news that went out. I mean, first we'll say they announced new characters.
They announced
Fan favorite Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is coming back as DLC, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk a little bit about later. But one of the craziest things that I love the way they introduced it was the new players, like how many players.
Yeah.
You know, they started off with this. You can now, for the first time, play 5-player Smash, and then the screen is crazy. Boom, boom, boom.
And now, for the first time, 6-player Smash.
Like, wait, because I had actually heard, some just rumor that there was gonna be 8-player for Smash. I was like, whatever, that's not gonna happen.
No way.
And then 8-player fucking Smash is gonna be available.
That's fucking crazy.
November 21st.
Dude, I play Smash a lot. Just with 4 players, it feels hectic. It's hard to tell what the
4
fuck
players,
I'm doing.
no items is hectic.
Yeah.
Can you only imagine 8 players, items on?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the craziest things ever. I don't even think the maps are big enough. It looks like the maps got bigger.
Well, that was the thing I was reading. Specifically, obviously there's gonna be some restrictions. So here's some of the restrictions. There's only like 4 maps that can handle it, and so these specific maps are bigger for this specific mode,
right?
Which makes sense. It's cool. And then they talked a lot about the controller. There's only gonna be only one person can use a Wii U gamepad,
which is for the most part only one can use it. Really.
Anyway, that's how the Wii U is, which is stupid. They haven't updated that yet. You can only use one Wii U gamepad.
Which, it makes, why not just have 2? It'd be cool to, be playing, 2 people. You don't have to be right in front of the TV. You can be,
Yeah, something like new Super Mario Brothers.
And it can open up to more games where it's kind of good if you don't see
what they're doing. Exactly what the other person's doing. But so there's some restrictions like that, but that's common. There's only 7 Pro controllers that can be used. The good thing that everybody wants though is the GameCube controller adapter, and you were telling me that
it's weird. No one really knew how that worked.
Yeah.
But I saw an article where they were showing a setup that I guess Nintendo had put up for the people to play.
Yeah.
And it had 2 adapters connected.
And each adapter can
hold up to 4 GameCube
controllers. So you're gonna be able to do all 8 players
with all GameCube
controllers.
The only thing is, if you have anything else connected by USB, you probably will have to take it out because each adapter takes up 2 slots of your USB, and the Wii U only has 4. Yeah. And so you're gonna need all 4 to play Smash.
What else is connected now though? Is something connected
by
default?
That's what I'm trying to think. I don't think there is anything, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe someone has a USB, or I don't know what you would use,
and I wonder if you could do a USB adapter with more USBs.
So you don't have to take out whatever you have.
Yeah, but I don't think it would function right. I think it has to be maybe with those slots. They haven't said anything about that, but yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome. It's so fucking hectic with 8 people playing at the same time. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, the restrictions about it was too that you're limited to stocks and time, so you can't play the game any other way.
Yeah, because they also announced Special Smash. Yeah, which if you can make yourself giant, you can make yourself metal, and you'll stay like that throughout the match. Yeah, it was just cool little things just to fuck around with in Smash.
Make it fucking crazier than it already is.
And then something there was other smaller stuff not smaller stuff. I'm sorry, but they were showing the exclusive maps or battlefields that you'll be able to use only on that one. Yeah. And I'm glad they didn't have any because I was worried they're gonna come out you can only use certain characters. I was kind of worried that they're gonna be these are some characters that you can only use in the Wii U version, which would be cool, kind of. But I just kind of wouldn't have it. That would have hurt me because I already have the DS version.
So Mewtwo coming to the DS too?
If I'm not mistaken, according to the trailer or the thing that the extravaganza they had, it was the next year. Well, I forgot the date, but it's gonna be for both. You have to own both to get it as a DLC.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have to pretty much own the DS version and the Wii U version.
Like some Pokemon shit.
Make you buy them all.
Yeah,
like they're smart.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already having the
gotta
amiibos,
catch them all.
yeah.
Gotta buy them all, bro. Like,
well, I don't know how many. I mean, besides you, like everyone that wants to play the Smash version that I know already has it on the 3DS. One of my friends actually bought a 3DS recently just to.
You know, that's what I was assuming. I remember we talked about it in the other podcast. It was like, who the fuck isn't gonna buy Smash Brothers? But I remember in that podcast we had like 2 or 3 comments where people were like, I'm not getting in.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the Wii U, which I was pretty fucking surprised.
Yeah, I mean, which I understand. Like that's what I'm saying. I just personally like I know there are people like that, but like personally, I know most people are already gonna buy both.
Yeah, I mean, I would if I had the 3DS, like I said before. But yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the new things that I was like looking for that needed to differentiate, you know, the Wii U version. Well, I guess it's gonna be on the 3DS too, is it? The 8 players?
I'm assuming it's not gonna be you can play 8 players on the 3DS.
Yeah.
But maybe if you're playing with the Wii U version, you can play 8 player Smash and maybe use that as a controller.
No, yeah, that I
so
read.
that's the only way I think it's gonna work. I don't think I can't imagine 8 players on that small screen.
Oh yeah, no, there's no dude. 4 players is already crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's one of the things that I was hoping the Wii U
would have.
Would have different shit.
Yeah, and they do have. This isn't like for people that don't care about it, like don't care about Smash and stuff. But there is like in classic mode, there's a new form to the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
That's only in the Wii U version, if I'm not mistaken, unless they're gonna bring that over too, which I don't think so. And then they have the Mario Party.
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. So it's gonna be a board game.
Yes.
Which is basically like Mario Party.
Which I'm assuming is gonna be like Mario Party. Yeah.
Look, I love the first Mario Party.
Yeah, I love all of them.
I never played any ones after.
But you don't really need to play them after. You know, you just need to. I mean, if I were to sit down and bring any Mario Party, you would play.
Probably.
Like
I did play a little bit, like a part 7 or something.
Was that the Wii U version?
I forgot. Or the Wii version. But it just seemed like too complicated.
Okay, but
like
see, that's because the motion controls. I'm saying like I guess like if they brought a GameCube in.
No, not that. I'm saying like they made the actual board. They made the actual board game super complicated.
Oh, okay.
Like in the first Mario Party, it was just kind of like you get a couple random elements. On these, it seemed like there is like
they're trying to make it more like they're trying to expand.
Like there is the meta game that was going on, which is I like the meta game, but it was like the meta game seemed like what the fuck, like
wait, by meta game because I mean
because there's the mini games and then the meta game is kind of like the board game itself, and then it just seemed like there's a lot of
straightforward.
It was like all these random turns and. This is something you get back 3 steps for some stupid reason that I have no idea, you know, like...
I'm curious, for the first Mario Party, if you remember, there were stars, right? I never played the first one. You collect stars, that's how you win. That's how the other ones are that I've played.
I forgot, to be honest. I don't know. I just remember loving it on the 64. Yeah. And I remember the mini games were all fun because they were just button mashing shit. Yeah. I'm sure it's
there's
different.
Some, you know, there's some that are more like skill-based, I guess you would call them.
But we still don't know what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
On Smash Brothers, like if it's because we're saying I don't think they're gonna do like straight mini games. We were thinking they're gonna do like Smash Brothers oriented mini games.
Yeah, like, or maybe like a kind of like every once in a while they have like you have to fight. You know, however many players are playing, you will have to fight, and maybe one character has like you know something that the other characters don't. You know.
Yeah. Like or we're doing what was it in I think in Melee they had like the home run derby or something.
Yeah.
Like it'd be cool if it was just like something like that.
Something like that, the target practice and stuff.
Yeah, so if they had those type of mini games, I don't know. I mean that's another good addition, but we'll see how deep they do it because then it would make Mario Party obsolete. Like you know if they make this kind of a really deep mode.
Yeah, well they have like a weird little thing for the 3DS version is this like Beyblade game. Like I don't know if you know what a Beyblade is. It's like those spinny tops that battle.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I'm sure there's another game that's very similar. But basically, it's using the Street Pass.
Yeah.
So when you pass by someone with a 3DS on, you'll get their character pretty much. And when you play the 3DS version of Smash, you can go to this certain game mode where it's like you're a spinning top, and you have to try to knock everyone else's top off.
Yeah.
That's just a little mini game in there. So I wonder if this is gonna be like their alternative to that.
Yeah. or and more deeper. We'll see. I don't know, dude. I'm more excited by the day. I love Smash Brothers and
yeah, that 8-player Smash. That like I know I'm gonna try that so much. Even though I'm gonna get just mad.
I know you were saying like, oh, we're just gonna pull people off the street
yes.
just to get 8-play. It doesn't matter. Just like, are you a human and are you breathing? Yes.
Can you have 2 hands and thumbs?
Yeah, thumbs good. Not required. You don't need thumbs. You have hands. Good. Yeah. Okay, good.
Can you put a controller in your hand and at least hold it?
Yeah. Okay. 8-player Smash. You would do some shit.
Yeah,
like
but and then
too.
it's definitely gonna be one of those things where we're gonna be playing 8-player Smash for a little bit, and then we're all gonna get really, really competitive, and it's gonna straight narrow down to we're gonna do one-on-one tournament like with just the 8 people that are there.
Yeah. and well, by the way, guys, it's local only. So
right. Yeah.
Not online, which would be kind of cool too.
Yeah. But I can't imagine like
the lag would be.
Yeah, 4 people is like pushing it. Like I have 4 different people with lag. Okay, now 8.
Well, at least with Nintendo's network.
Yeah.
Because
well, it's actually not bad. I mean, I've been playing the 3DS version.
Well, I mean, because like on Mario Kart, you do 8, 10 players, whatever
true.
It is.
But I guess this game is a little bit more precise.
The thing that I'm thinking too is about like frame slowdown, because Nintendo's really, really good about not having like frame drops at all. It's always smooth, and every game they've had, at least that I can remember, I can't think of one where it's like it's been a problem.
Right.
So I can't imagine that they would have this as an issue for Smash Brothers, but for 8 players seems like a lot. Like you said, what do you? I wonder if the items are gonna be restricted. You know?
Yeah, because I'm just picturing like the first thing me and my friends are doing if we get 8 people is gonna be, you know, whatever map it is, because I'm assuming Final Destination might not be it because it seems kind of small.
Yeah.
But whatever map, items on high, 8 players, like
all items,
like
Pokeballs everywhere. Yeah, like that's what I wanted to do, just to be like, just so it's
just Pokeball only or just Smash Ball. Oh my god!
Just to make it so fucking hectic that it's unplayable for anybody. I want to do that. All right. So in a week, the game that everybody's been waiting for and nobody wants to admit, Advanced Warfare is coming.
I thought this is Smash only. But no, yes, Advanced Warfare. I mean,
Advanced fucking Warfare is coming out.
We haven't had a good Call of Duty since Black Ops 2.
I know. It's been a whole year.
It's been a whole year.
Yeah, so I can't hide it. I do like Call of Duty a lot. I hate Ghosts. I've said that many times. Modern Warfare 3 was kind of boring. I didn't like Black Ops 1 too much. But I didn't give it too much of a chance.
Yeah, not a lot of people did, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I felt like that Black Ops is kind of like where the community kind of split in half.
Yeah, and that's like where Treyarch really got their like, you know.
Yeah, because they have their own little fan base. And no, I love Black Ops 2, but like I just didn't get Black Ops 1. I was like, this is not like Modern Warfare 2.
It was a little bit slower.
Yeah, it's
the
different.
guns moved. The snipers definitely did not work the same.
Yeah. When people ask me, it was just like, well, what do you like about it? It's not like Modern Warfare 2. That's it. Shit. But anyways, I'm excited about Advanced Warfare. So I wanted to get your opinion on whether you thought it was going to be actually a good game, or do you think that...
You know, I really didn't have much of a thought about it until the multiplayer reveal.
Yeah.
When just that ninja was fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, where the guy is like...
Running down the hallway.
Jumps up, boosts backwards, assassinates the other guy.
Yeah, like that. I was like, okay, this game... I mean, there's gonna probably be some bullshit, but
of course there is. Yes.
Like that shotgun coming through that glass, like the glass breaking. I love it when glass breaks.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just love, like in Black Ops 2, it was me diving through all the windows. That's all I would do. Like when I first started playing, like when I played the multiplayer.
It like ramps up your adrenaline or something. It's just like shit's going down.
But the way he did it in the video was so sick. That jump down and then shotgun. I was like, I'm playing. It's over.
I mean, I've heard a lot of pessimists. I mean, obviously you should be skeptical about any Call of Duty or any game. I don't know. I'm just really an optimist when it comes to games. I'm like disappointed all the time.
Yeah.
But I want to give the game the benefit of the doubt before I'm like, this game fucking sucks. This game is stupid. Because the thing is, like, that's some of the funnest times I've had online was playing Call of Duty. You know, when it's a good game and all your buddies are playing.
Yeah.
it doesn't get almost like doesn't get any better for first person shooters.
Yeah, and see that's good for you because I usually play. I'm more like none of my friends really like the shooters, at least online.
Yeah.
I'm the one that I'm playing by myself.
Yeah.
So it's like for me like as long as the shooter has like as long as I can shoot other people, I'm fine. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Ghost was like I just couldn't play. It was
terrible.
I didn't like
terrible.
Like it's one of those things like I couldn't find the single gun I liked.
Yeah.
That was my only like if any game if it has multiplayer, as long as I can find a gun I can use, even if I'm getting destroyed by bullshit.
Yeah.
As long as I can use one gun and it feels good in my controller hands, you know what I mean? I'll play the game.
And that has to do partly too with me was the way you unlock shit. Like I always liked the method where you unlock it as you go.
Yeah, not like
where you get
Black
to choose.
Ops 1.
Yeah, where Black Ops 1 where you I think in Black Ops 2 you can unlock it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Either. But I don't know. For some reason I just tell myself unlock it as I go. Unlock it as I go.
And that's I think actually even in Black Ops 2 you unlock the level and then you unlock it with points.
You're right. You're right. It's been so long because I already like 10 prestige like 10 years ago. Yeah, like in Black Ops 1, I immediately didn't like that because you could choose whenever you wanted to unlock something.
If I'm not mistaken, you could. Yeah.
Which is fine when you know all the guns already. Yeah. But like I'm like I don't know what gun's good, and I would feel if I bought a gun and didn't like it, I'd be like, God damn it, Whereas if you had to unlock it naturally, then it was just kind of like, all right, well I got to try it anyway.
Yeah, I have to play through it.
Yeah, and then Ghost. There were just so many options. There was too many options.
I really didn't like the perk system.
Yeah, it was like, and I thought I would like it just because
it was similar to Black Ops 2, I guess in a way. It seemed like it, or at least they seemed like they were trying to make it similar to Black Ops 2.
Yeah, I mean, like that. It's right because it wasn't a pick 10. I guess it is like kind of like a pick 10. But the thing is, they assign point systems to each perk. Yeah. So some perks were worth more than others. Yeah. And actually, that's actually smart. Like, I mean, when I saw it, I was like, bro, that's good. That way, some perks aren't overpowered over others. Like, it should cost more to get like sleight of hand instead of fucking like awareness or some shit. Which I understand, but I don't know. It was just too many options. It's too many. Maybe once if I would have got into it, maybe, if I knew what all the perks did and I found out which ones I liked, I think maybe I would have liked it more.
I got to like level 7, if that's even how you. I think that's what and then I was like, okay.
I was like on my first character on like level 20 or something, and like I quit the game maybe like 8 times, where I was just like, I'm fucking done. That's it. I'm never playing this shit again. And then be like, all right, Mike, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be there. Like,
because in the beginning, everyone jumps on the next game for a little bit at least.
Yeah, just to give it a shot because they want to give it a shot. But what I see for Advanced Warfare, I love games that are fast paced because they allow more skill. Because when it's really fast paced, it allows it to be like now. Okay, the counter to that is Ghost could be fast paced if you didn't die so fast.
Okay, so you mean fast paced as in like, because like when I think of fast paced, I think and slow paced, I think of something like kill time.
Yeah,
that's what I think of when I say think fast paced. Or do you mean
okay?
Like
this game is fast paced because you have so many abilities movement wise.
Okay.
Like Titanfall is fast paced because you're so free to move that it makes the game fast paced. Now in Ghost, it could be fast paced, but you die so fast that people play slow. Because
So
people play it slow because you die so fast.
Because it's not like in Halo where you can just like run around the map and be like, so you would consider, I guess, like Halo like fast paced because you can.
Exactly. So that's the craziest thing. You can't even run in Halo 3.
And
but like Halo 3 is so fast paced because when you engage an enemy, you engage the enemy. There's no running away. You're fucking fighting. You're either gonna win. You're gonna get better at the game.
Yeah,
you have to.
Especially like the earlier Halos when they got more perks, it started getting like more of a slow paced game.
Yeah, I mean, I know some of my best friends that play Halo, when the running came in, and like Halo pros will say that to this day, they hate running. They're like, running doesn't work in Halo. That's not Halo. I don't really mind the running too much, but I can see where, especially if you played Halo 2 and 3 a lot, it's frustrating when you're shooting somebody and then they just run away.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, for example, like Destiny, there's like some characters like I use the Hunter because that's the character I like, and he doesn't feel like he doesn't have as much movement as these other characters do. Like, all of the other characters, including the Blade Dancer, get to teleport, if I'm not mistaken, and that just like. They're just run away the whole fucking game for me.
Well,
like,
Titans get teleported?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think the other version of Titans get... The Defenders, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have no idea.
But I was just like...
What? Because nobody told me. I want to teleport.
If I'm not mistaken, because I swear it was a Titan teleporting, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But,
you are wrong.
I just hate that, like, no one, like, not many people in the multiplayer seem to want to have a gunfight.
Yeah, they want to just...
They just want to use their bullshit overpoweredness, you know? Like, if they don't have a rocket launcher, if they don't have their super, they're going to run away.
Yeah.
Which I understand. I mean, yeah, running away is good if you're going to die. But, like I don't know. It just feels...
Yeah, and that's why arena shooter, that's why Halo and the old school arena shooters were so good. Because it was fast-paced. Even though you couldn't run, it was more fast-paced. Like, I remember times where... we would rush like 4-on-4. We would rush a whole team together, and when you have 4-on-4 people shooting at each other, and you don't die right away because you're strafing, jumping around.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the thing. Like those games had like people ran away, but not in the sense of people like completely just leave the gunfight. You know what I mean? Like, like they don't just like run away completely and like hide in a corner with a shotgun.
So this game seems unique, kind of like Titanfall. Like Titanfall. It's a fast kill time compared to like Halo, but at the same time, because your movement is just so fucking fluid, like the game is fast paced.
Yeah, like, I really think if there was more players and less AI, it would be way more fun.
Yeah, and they're changing stuff.
Yeah, they're changing stuff, but like honestly, like
it's too late. I mean,
it's too late. Like, because the whole thing with the AI is there's too many of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, what am I supposed to be shooting at? Like, there's so many AI. I know they're AI, but you know, if you're playing a shooter game, your eyes are the most important thing. So the first thing that catches your attention is what you're gonna probably most likely shoot at. Yeah. So if some little fucking AI catches your attention and there's a guy creeping on you, who are you gonna attack? Like, very
true. And I mean, obviously, I guess after you played a while, you get used to noticing what's an AI and what isn't.
Yeah.
But I heard the critics. They're like, bro, you'll get used to it. Oh, it's a farming. Like, I know it's a fucking farming system. Like, stop explaining it to me. I know.
It's like people like, you know, like for Destiny, like, you know, it's like it's just you have to use those guns. You have to play this way. Like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I shouldn't have to like sneak around. What is that map? I forgot what the map is called, but there's a map where it's all pretty much inside. Yeah. Everyone, or like it seems like everyone just has a shotgun.
Firebase Delphi.
No, there's that one too, but there's another one that's even worse because there's just corners. At least in Firebase, it's circular, so a shotgun can't just creep up on you. You know what I mean? This is like there's a corner everywhere. It's on. I forgot what it is, but whatever. But it's just like I've started using shotguns there just because it's like I can't use a sniper. I can't use my pulse rifle correctly because it's too close quarters, and
that's what the friends were telling me the exact same thing. Friends and cousins, they're like, "Oh, you just gotta unlock better guns." I was like, "Bro, like, okay, like I'm not the greatest player on Destiny, but if I can pull out a shotgun and get a two or over KD, and then like pull out like a pulse rifle and then get a negative KD, you know, I mean, I'm not the greatest. I know that. I mean, I know I'm not that good at the game. I had to take time to get good at the game, but like." Stop acting like, I mean, like, just because you run around getting 3 pieces with shotguns and Blade Dancer, you're not good, bro. Like, you're not good. I mean, you might be good, but you're not good. No, I get stop, please, stop. Like, I don't want to hear that shit anymore. But they updated it, so maybe it's better now. I haven't played it since, because fuck that game.
Fuck if shotguns are weaker,
fuck the Crucible. Fuck the Crucible, not the rest of the game.
If shotguns are weaker, I don't think anyone told the shotguns.
Like, they forgot to. The shotguns didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo.
Bungie sent out the message, but shotguns.
They're like, wait. We didn't get that. We're still dominating.
We're supposed to be weaker. What? They're all surprised.
Like, I don't know. I don't think they got the memo.
Okay, so you have played it, and it's still bullshit.
Playing it. It feels like it's bullshit. I don't know. Like, everyone tells me it isn't. All I know is that I'm getting destroyed by shotguns.
Yeah,
like.
It's like back in Modern Warfare 2, some of the most famous overpowered fucking models
Oh my god, those were the best guns of all time.
Yeah, it's just kind of like you can literally snipe somebody with these, like, with fucking dual models across the map. You snipe somebody, and then it's just like
the only. I mean, I knew they were overpowered, but the only reason I used them was because of the way they reloaded.
Oh yeah, they're fucking.
Oh my god, that fucking
beautiful.
spin, like double, boom,
yeah,
boom. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it was. I mean, the gun was fun to use, so it, like, but that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like they passed that shit because it breaks the game. The game is broken. Like, there's no reason to use any other gun.
Yeah, so, like that Mytho blaster that they had. It was destroying people apparently.
Yeah.
Like I had seen it once and it was destroying my team. But
that's the fusion rifle that's a primary. Crazy Destiny shit. Back to Advanced Warfare though. That's the one thing that concerns me. The one thing that concerns me, looking at the gameplay, the kill time seems like it's really fast.
Yeah. And
that might be countered by the fact that you're so more. I mean, obviously it's not like Titanfall where you can like run on walls, but like you have a short burst.
Oh, the burst. I'm sorry, I thought it was a boost. But yeah, I mean it's kind of like that Halo thrust. I think it's called.
Yeah, it's like because. I forgot who was saying it, but they're like, people were comparing this game to Titanfall. Like, bro, this is not Titanfall. Yeah. This is way different. Like, Titanfall is all about fluidity, about movement.
This is like rigid.
This is about fast, sharp bursts, and like I can see you like being in the air. Somebody's about to snipe you. You burst away, you know, or something like that. So, I'm excited to see how that's gonna work. But if the kill time it looks like it's more than Ghost, less than Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a nice middle ground there, but
just like what Destiny did.
To me, yeah, like Destiny is a good kill time, and other than when you get bullshit. But just like for a regular gun, it's like 3 shots or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, that to me, that's one of the main things that kill Ghost. Like you have zero time.
A bullet will kill you if they spray in your direction. You're dead.
Yeah, you have like zero time to react. Like you have no reaction. It's so weird.
Time. A Twitch shooter that doesn't give you any time to react.
Yeah,
like I understand it's a Twitch shooter, and you know that's the whole point. Fast reaction. But giving you no time for reaction, that doesn't make any sense.
There's so many times I was looking at tournaments where I see some guy pre-aiming. And like the other guy's turning the corner, and the guy like, how did he kill? Like he's pre-aiming,
he pre-shot, and you still got him. Like
like come on, dude. Like it's ridiculous.
Like the way the accuracy is when you're moving is crazy.
Yeah, it is, dude. It's fucking. The game is just stupid overall. and the thing is, it's like you were saying, you couldn't find a gun that you really liked, and why? Because. Look, I know there's always going to be overpowered guns because some guns are just better than others. That's fine. But there shouldn't be like one class of gun that's OP. And the thing...
Like, I think one of the... Like, Black Ops 1 had assault rifles were the guns to use.
Yeah.
Like, those guns were like... Everyone used... Like, they were the only real guns like that were really good consistently.
I think except for like the... Well, yeah. But there was still a good sniper. There was still a good
exactly. There was...
You know,
but like it didn't completely take over the game. Like it seems like a lot of other games have a problem with.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in some games are by design. Halo is like the battle rifle. That's the gun. Like, you know.
But when there's like only 3 guns, it's like
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's by design. That's the gun that you want to use. But even that game, like if you're close quarters, assault rifle will outshoot a BR.
If I'm not mistaken, you don't always start out with the BR, right?
No,
I mean for MLG maybe that's how it was.
Yeah.
But for like regular, you start out with the assault rifle.
Yeah, regular for the most part has always been you start off with an assault rifle,
and then you find that's fine.
Yeah, you pick up the assault
fine.
rifle.
You pick up something. Like I love that formula instead of like having which kind of fucks you up if you can't get it, but that makes it a whole nother metagame of this trying to control the map.
Yeah, control the weapons. Yeah, control the power weapons.
Yeah, exactly. Like the heavies, or I don't know, I forgot. I guess they were just called power weapons. Or the snipers and the rocket launchers.
Yeah.
And those everyone like knew how to use and made sure they guarded those shits.
Yeah.
Like that always seemed fun. Like.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a whole different type of game, obviously, but with advanced, with Ghost, I think part of the thing was because the kill time was so fast, every gun was equal. Like you could shoot somebody across the map with a submachine gun because it only took one or two.
And everyone used the submachine gun.
Yeah, because it
fastest rate of fire.
Yeah, it only took 1 or 2 shots to kill somebody. So like you could shoot somebody across the map with a submachine gun, and you don't have to worry because the kill time is so like it was terrible. So hopefully at least in this game they can adjust some of those things. I do think it will be a fun game. I thought that Ghost was going to be a bad game. I was giving it a shot, but like from the beginning I just thought like I didn't like anything about it when I saw like the reveal.
I'm sure if you would have like forced yourself to play it, you would have.
I would have kind of liked it a little. I mean, they had some good ideas, like the slide. It should be in every Call of Duty game. The fucking,
the knee slide instead of the dive.
Yeah, the hop over like a little obstacle when you're running toward it is cool. Like all
not
that
the fucking push up climb.
I'm good for improving movement. Like I want every player to have more options as movement because it just makes everybody better overall. It'll take more skill in the long run. But we'll see. Next week we'll talk about it again. Hopefully we'll have our hands on it by next podcast, and we'll be playing it early a little bit. Get our little copy early. But this week,
speaking about movement, holy shit! This game, Sunset Overdrive, is coming out Tuesday. I'm buying the special edition Xbox White Xbox One. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm getting Sunset Overdrive. That game just looks like
Javi's smiling so big. He's so happy.
That game looks so much like it doesn't feel like. I don't know. The movement looks cool. It looks like kind of like a mix like a Tony Hawk game, and then like some kind of like third-person shooter where it's just crazy hectic.
Yeah.
It just looks fucking crazy.
Yeah, we've seen some gameplay for it, and it looks fun. That's the number one thing. Is just it looks fun.
Yeah, I can't say how good it's gonna be like by looking at the gameplay I've seen, but it definitely seems like I'm gonna have a good time playing it at least.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know. My thought about it is how is it gonna help the Xbox One because it's one of the big exclusives that they've been pushing. There's been a lot of trailers.
They have a lot of like those ones that don't seem like they're part of the game, like they're trying to make it real world kind of thing.
Yeah. Like I saw that one where it was like they're actors. And people really didn't like that trailer.
I liked it. I don't know.
Yeah, like people just didn't get it.
Yeah, there was one recently where like there's like I guess he might be a character in the game. He creates these weird guns for you. Yeah. And it was just a real guy. He's like, yeah, this is the teddy bear gun. Yeah. And he shoots a teddy bear and blows someone up across off screen. He's like, oh yeah, this gun is awesome. Like.
People are at home are like, what? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
they don't understand that it's for this crazy ass game.
Yeah, I mean, it's just some super quirky fucking shit going on in this game. The story is fucking ridiculous. Some energy drink
don't drink Monster Kids.
Yeah, some energy drinks create zombies and shit. But they're really touting it a lot, so hopefully it's gonna be a really good game. I don't really know if it's gonna push Xbox Ones that much. I have heard a couple people who bought the white edition like you though, because
honestly this was the only game I'm looking even forward to this year
for
exclusive
for either console.
Yeah, for like neither console had exclusives that came out that I wanted to play at all.
Yeah, I can't think of not fucking.
The Last of Us remastered, I don't really care. Infamous, I didn't really care about. Rise, I didn't really care about.
Yeah.
This is the only game that has been like, okay, I want to play it.
Yeah.
And then the white Xbox One just sold me even more.
Well, obviously you haven't played Master Chief Collection.
that is true.
But those games you could have played already.
Yeah.
Granted. Yeah. But are you gonna have the new prologue and epilogue? No.
But I am getting the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, yeah.
But this is the first game that's come out. Like if this game wouldn't have come out, it would have been Master Chief Collection that I would have been buying the Xbox One for.
Good answer.
If they had a white Xbox release.
Good. I don't have to kick you out.
What if they have like a green like?
I know they have one.
Oh, they do the like a Master Chief color.
No, it's like it sucks. To be honest, don't get it, guys. It looks. You guys know I love Halo. I love Master Chief. I don't like the cover to the game. Like it's just his helmet. I don't like it. And then like that's on. It's like a big ass sticker or whatever painted onto the Xbox One. I don't like it. I mean, they could have done way better on the design, in my opinion.
Like his chest plate.
Yeah, or something. The one thing I do like is the face plate is like all 4 Master Chiefs, like his different iterations from part 1 to 4, but it's like not fucking like
in your face,
but it's like kind of subtly in the black, like, so that looks good. But the actual like cover of it on the Xbox, I don't like how it looks. Personally, I don't like how it looks.
Like, yeah, exactly. And it's weird. Like this Xbox, the white one is not really different. It's just white. But for some reason,
you don't have more. It doesn't have more memory.
How much does the Xbox? It does have 500.
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, the guy said 500.
That's fucked up.
It's a cheaper price, or it's the same price and includes the game.
Okay, that's good. But is it digital or?
I think it's a physical copy.
Okay, because
I'm not 100% sure. I hope it's a physical copy.
Because I know the Advanced Warfare edition is coming out a week later.
Right.
It's gonna have 1 terabyte.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but I think it does cost more as well.
Yeah. See, this one costs the same. It's just white.
Yeah, this one's gonna cost $450. With the game.
Without Connect.
Without the Connect.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit more.
Yeah, but I mean, you do get the game plus the double the memory. So I mean, it's because you're paying 400.
Yeah, I'm paying 400 and it includes the game. So I'm not paying for the game pretty much.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing with this, like with the Call of Duty one, is you're not paying for the game because the extra 500 gigabytes would cost you like $50 minimum. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's already a deal right there. That's gonna cost you a lot, like probably like fucking another $100.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, it's a good deal too. But we're gonna have the game movie up for Sunset Overdrive next week.
Yes.
Hopefully it has a good story. I'm not sure if it will though. I'm not sure.
I mean, it might have a good story, but it might be one of those similar to like it's really hard to put as a game movie. It's more like an experience.
Yeah, you kind of because it's so quirky and like it was kind of like Borderlands, where a lot of the best moments in Borderlands is not the ones that you would put in a game movie. It's more like the ones that you're
walking across the whole galaxy, like the whole planet, and then someone randomly just starts talking to you, and it's the greatest part.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think that's how Sunset Overdrive might be. But either way, we'll have it up, of course. So another report we saw, which we're doing a lot of Xbox shit. Whatever.
We're only doing Xbox. I mean, we're only doing Smash. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there.
See, we've changed to the dark side. We love PS4 as well, and Wii U.
I have no games.
Yeah, just no games right now, bro. Drive Club.
Bayonetta was a good game though.
For Wii U,
yeah, for Wii U,
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So the Microsoft is coming out with a Kinect PC adapter.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What are your top 3 mods that you want the PC to have?
I want to have. I hope they make because I hope they incorporate that virtual reality room.
Yeah.
I want to play that game in Her.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, that's just awesome.
Yeah, like I know it's not a real game, but I would love to be able to play that game.
It's not a real game.
I don't know.
What?
Like I would love to like fucking hear what is it, Spike Jonze just cursing at me.
Yeah. It looked like just fun, chilling, like a chilling.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would love just something like that, like this weird like different planet, me exploring thing. Not having to do really much, just solve puzzles or whatever it is.
Well, I don't know if the Kinect could do that because you would need like 10 projectors.
Well, you know, I mean that's what I'm saying. If they could incorporate
stuff like that.
Yeah, because there was a recent. Remember there was that thing where they were able to get the room to be like
a 3D projection, and it used stuff. It used the Kinect, but it also used fucking projectors like 5 projectors.
Yeah, it's something. So I mean, obviously I would never be able to afford it, but that would be something I would like.
Yeah.
Like thinking with the Kinect, with the movement, hopefully, you know, it would be able to like find me in my room and put me into the world.
Yeah. That'd be fucking awesome. I think that's like next gen.
Yeah, that's the real VR.
Yeah,
that's the real virtual reality.
So this is like Oculus Rift, and then it's that. So that's like 20 years away.
Yeah, 20 years away. Hopefully, still in my lifetime.
Yeah, it'll be like 40 or some shit. I want my computer to be kind of like the Xbox One. Like I want to come home and be like computer on.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to be like record that.
The NSA, bro. Like they're just gonna be watching you.
They can watch me like.
They're gonna watch me naked at home.
Dude. There's a side tangent just for me. This always bothers me when. Okay, so can the NSA watch you if you're Kinect? Yeah, probably.
They're probably watching you without the Connect. Easy.
That's what I. So my thing is like, why the fuck would they want to watch you, dude? Like, who the fuck? Like, people act like they're like fucking like Malcolm X or some shit. Like, or they're Martin Luther King Jr. Like, oh, they're watching me. Like, dude, nobody gives a shit what you're doing in your room. Yeah. Nobody gives a shit what the fuck I'm doing in my room. You can watch me sleep all night if you want.
Like, I think on the PS4, you can't. There's some people that just record themselves sleeping. I swear to God, there was like my friend just went on the Twitch thing, and there was just a person just.
Oh
sleeping.
yeah, that was actually. There's this couple who live streams, and they were fucking playing some like camera game or some shit, and they just fell asleep on the couch. Okay. Right, but the thing about the story was that they actually got more viewers while they were sleeping on the couch.
That's so fucking creepy.
Yeah, like, but it was one of those like, what's that commentary? It's like a commentary on us as a people, where it's like you want to see they're just sleeping, they're not doing anything. Whereas when yeah, exactly, like when they're playing the game, nobody.
Yeah, but I'm sure it was one of those things like, did they just fall asleep?
Yeah,
tweet.
Yeah, they're sleeping right now, but like. I think secretly everybody's like, I hope they have sex or something, like, you know, or maybe
that's what everyone.
Yeah, like maybe they forget they're on fucking camera. And
my
shit.
friend said he was on the app or whatever. I don't know what it's called on that, but he was on the Twitch thing and someone flashed him like one boob. That was it. It was a girl just flashed him, like flashed the thing. I was like, what the fuck, like.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. But I'm just like, what, like.
I'm subscribing. Like, what channel is this?
Where is it?
We're showing
do I need to buy a PS4 now?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You know, it's just like it is funny. Like that's what people want. That's the only thing they want.
I think if the girl was hot, I would watch them. I don't know, like honestly, I don't know what I mean. I can't even explain why.
There was another one. Now that I think about it, it was just these black guys just smoking pot and like rapping.
Yeah,
but not to the camera, just to themselves. They were just hanging out.
But CP, that I understand more in that because, and I've long said this, that everybody's life is interesting as long as you put a camera on it. Like, and it is dead serious. Like, if you get to know somebody, what's that channel of that guy who every day he's made a video about his life?
CTX or something like that. I remember. Yeah, I know he is. I remember he what is it? He vlogged his brain tumor surgery.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot I can't remember his channel name.
So there's this guy. God, I'll link it in the bottom.
CTXC or something.
We'll find it. But so this guy has
his wife. I think we're doing it for a while.
Okay, so he every single day he put out a video, like a vlog or something about his life.
Just anything about the day.
Anything that happened that day. It's kind of like a running video diary or something like that. And he's grinded fucking and now he has like 1.5 million subscribers on YouTube. But to me, the crazy thing is I've watched some of the videos, and like he was just like going to the store and like. But I think that if you watch them long enough, like
you probably caught like you probably only click on the videos where it's like nothing really going on.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, he's like I said, like he showed his brain tumor. Like he showed, I guess his getting like the news of his brain tumor.
Yeah.
So and then he actually went. I think if I'm not mistaken, they're divorced. Yeah. They actually like his divorce thing.
He went through it on like, you know, he went through it as he was doing, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody goes through shit. Whether it's like they say, pain is relative, suffering is relative. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how people always say, people are starving in Africa. And you're here crying about blah 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 or whatever.
I didn't get my iced latte.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like obviously, the African kids are more important than you. Like but relative to what you experience, like whatever. If you went through a breakup, like and nobody ever like if you go through a breakup, nobody is like, dude, kids are dying in Africa. Like, get over it. Like,
I remember I was watching. It was a comedian, Bo Burnham.
Yeah.
One of his things was like, you know, he was talking about sad things in the world. He's like, let's look at the one good thing. None of that's happening to me. You know, like,
that's the greatest thing.
Yeah. He did this whole song about all these sad things. You know? And then none of it's happening to me. You know, like,
and then everybody in uproarious laughter.
Yeah, like he was making fun of like people's sadness is funny. Unfortunately, like you know, it's not happening to you. So I mean, it could, you know, eventually, you know, it does affect you, but it's not happening to you. So
And that's what I say. Pain is relative. Of course, the kid starving in Africa. Of course, somebody who has cancer. All that stuff is terrible. But when you experience your own life, you know, you might go through depression, and your life might not be that bad for somebody who's on the street. And you know what I mean?
But you're not them. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not them. And like, I'm not saying that. I'm not excusing people who like fall into depression, into their own depression because of stupid things. I mean, but at the same time, you gotta be like empathetic about people, I think, and understand where the fuck they're coming from.
Right.
But anyway, so this guy, back to the same. The point is that this guy's life is pretty common and mundane, but
there's a camera.
But there's a camera there. And so things happen over time no matter who. Like, my life's not that interesting. Like, I do the same things every day. I fucking work on my videos, do YouTube. Sometimes I go out. Sometimes I hang out with cousins. But over a long period of time, you know, plenty of shit has happened to me. Like, my brother's passed away. I've moved away and left my family. I've fucking seen people shot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like things happen over the course of a life, regardless of what. And like that, to these guys just smoking weed and hanging out. Yeah. Like, I always like, if you watch some people long enough, it's just fun. It's just fun to watch people do shit. You know?
It is.
And that Truman Show is really like, it was a movie so ahead of its time. Like, we're barely catching up to Truman Show. Yeah. If you guys never seen this movie, like, dude, I highly.
Drew Carey's like best performance.
Yeah, it was like, I think that was a moment where you're like, well, he can fucking act. Yeah. Like, he's a good actor. Like, because that movie's funny, it's dramatic, it's sad, and it's a commentary on our society.
TV, right? It was kind of like similar to Cable Guy, right? Like this commentary on like too much TV kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
and this one was a commentary on our own boring lives and how we get satisfaction over watching somebody else's boring life. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So what do I want my Kinect PC adapter to do?
Be a camera that just
how the fuck did we get here?
It's just gonna document my life. That's it. Yeah. Like, it's gonna follow me to work.
Yeah. You know? Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna just be a sentient being.
Thank you. Can you be Cortana Kinect PC? I don't know how the fuck we got here, but I want my PC
to be Cortana.
To be Cortana.
Or what's her?
Alright.
Fuck. What's her name? I can't. I'm so mad. I can't remember.
Siri?
No. Her.
From who? Oh,
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Oh god.
That's all I need.
That's a tough choice.
For you, maybe.
Have you seen Cortana? Like, Jesus. Alright, we're off that. Alright, speaking of Scarlett Johansson,
woo!
Our last subject for this week.
Age of fucking Ultron.
Age of fucking Ultron, bro.
God damn, I'm so excited for all Marvel movies.
You know what? I bash them every time they come out. I watch them. I love them. I hate them.
Except for Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 sucked. What other movies have sucked?
I liked Captain America, but apparently everyone in the world hated that one.
I have not seen part 1 yet because everybody else in the world hated it. So I was like, bro, not this many people can hate it.
Yeah, I liked it.
Anyway, but part 2 is good. Yeah, I haven't seen part 1. Anyways, Age of Ultron, the hype machine has officially fucking started.
That Ultron, like, weird broken in the beginning of the trailer was crazy. Like it just,
you're all puppets. He kind of sounded like the guy from Iron Man 3. What's his name? The one who was the bad guy, but not really.
Shit.
Ben Kingsley. I forgot his name.
The Mandarin.
The Mandarin. I swear to God, listen to it. It sounded like him.
It's your day of reckoning has come.
Like, and then he smashes like fortune cookies and shit. Remember that? It was like, what the? It was so stupid. Like,
that was one of my favorite villains of all time.
He was fucking awesome, dude. I loved him. But fuck, Age of Ultron, the hype has started officially, dude. Because this is the first real look we got at this fucking movie.
It was supposed to be a teaser in Marvel's Avengers of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was leaked or something like that.
Yeah.
And then they released it, and they're still gonna have more they're gonna release something else for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. You hear the ice cream truck?
Yeah.
The dogs are barking, and we're gonna power through the ice cream truck, and the dogs barking.
Yes, fucking dogs. They always bark
when the ice cream truck.
No, not just that. I mean, I guess it's our timing.
Yeah.
But it's always the last the last segment of the podcast.
That's true. That's true. And we always have to stop and fucking wait. We're gonna power through these fucking dogs. Fuck it.
It's fucking the hype machine already started.
Yeah, I can't stop the fucking hype machine. So when I first saw the Avengers trailer for the first one, I thought it was the greatest trailer I've ever seen in my life. Until I saw my trailer that I made for Halo Reach. No. This trailer wasn't as good as that one, in my opinion, but it was almost as good.
It was really good at just like stirring something in you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, all the characters, like, oh my god.
And they tease Scarlet Witch. They tease
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
They showed them, like, they actually showed.
I don't know. I saw Scarlet Witch like do like one power thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I think Quicksilver like ran.
Yeah, it wasn't like.
feet.
Yeah, it wasn't like they didn't even speak or anything.
Yeah. They really just teased them and had like a little bit of like they were like just showing them.
I don't know if I hope. Look, Avengers is a good movie. And I always, especially with movies, more so than games, I always try to watch them for what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not an Oscar winner. I know it's a popcorn movie. I felt like Avengers was like a B to me.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't an A+ for me. I loved the movie. The action was great. I didn't like the enemies. I love Loki.
Oh, okay. So you didn't
like the alien,
the Thanos. Not. He wasn't Thanos. It was basically his underlings, pretty much.
Yeah, like it was. There were two just kind of like generic soldiers of Smash.
So many people talked like, or like I heard a lot of like people kind of talking down on Loki.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Just as like he isn't a very good main villain like that, especially for all the Avengers. But it was like I don't think it was Loki. I think what ruined the villains, I guess, was the whatever they're called.
The generic.
Yeah.
The generic thug bandit.
Yeah.
like it's like, dude, no way. Fucking Loki is. If anything, we needed more Loki. We needed more Loki. That's what we needed in our lives.
That scene where Hulk just.
Yeah. Puny God. Because I do see Loki as like the brains, kind of like mad scientist type.
Okay.
Enemy, and I guess because the Avengers have so much might, because you have it feels kind of like maybe you do need that kind of like physical presence as well. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not, because like I said, we both just said I love Loki, but maybe that's a thing. You know, I can see that being a thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think Loki ruined it. I think the alien army ruined it.
He should have had like second in command or something.
Yeah,
but I don't know the universe.
Hawkeye, but come on, like that's his physical presence. Like
come on, bro. Like Hawkeye's awesome, but like he's not fucking scaring the God of Thunder. Like if anything, like Thor can kick everybody's ass by himself.
Yeah, I don't know why he just didn't like destroy the planet. You know what I mean? Like he would have just destroyed the planet to stop Loki.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he's trying to protect it still, but like. If anything would have come down to it, he could have just like wiped them all out.
Yeah, just fucking ended everything. Just forget Earth. Like, and I remember they had like that big worm thing, or whatever.
That the Hulk just punched.
Yeah, I mean, like
the scenes on top of it were really cool though.
No, like the scenes were. That's what I'm saying. Like that was a physical presence, but it needs to be like a conscious being or something. Like it needs to be.
They really should have like had like I mean not Thanos, but someone just intimidating.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking like Batman, for example. Like, I think that's what made Bane so cool is that he's both.
Yeah, and you know what? I just thought of it right now. None of the Avengers were really scared of Loki.
Yeah, even like
none of them.
Dude, fucking like Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is just like having fucking gin.
Yeah,
you know, like he doesn't give a fuck.
I didn't think about it, but like while he is very cunning. I mean, a cunning person isn't intimidating to you. You're scared of them, but they're not intimidating to you. You know what I mean? You know what they're capable of, but it's something different. Like they definitely needed like I don't know if you saw Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I haven't seen
like something just like that's just gonna like all of them. Like they weren't scared of this main bad guy, but they got fucking destroyed by him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Avengers didn't really get destroyed by Loki. They got outwitted.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is fine, but.
I don't know. I just think for the movie to be an A, it needs to have both somehow. Somehow it needs to have that feeling of both. Yeah. Like and
Age of Ultron,
he looks like a fucking beast. Yeah. Like so that's my point.
And that's my point. The twins seem like the Loki characters. Like they're kind of like running things behind the scenes.
Dude. Oh my god. She's so hot, dude. Scarlet Witch. She's like.
Who is she?
Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh.
She's Mary Kate Olsen, younger sister.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised that I never found those two attractive. I remember when they turned 18 and it was like, oh my god, now I can talk.
I remember when they ruled the world for 18 years.
I always thought like, ugh, like not that I'm handsome or anything, but like they look like just anorexic.
Now, well, I guess, but I thought they were pretty before when I was younger.
I had never thought it. I mean, I think me and them are the same age, like, so like it was one of those like I grew up with them and shit. Yeah. But yeah, Elizabeth Olsen's hot. She's hot. She's gonna be a good addition to Scarlett Johansson.
I wonder how the Quicksilver is gonna like. I love.
Oh, that okay. Here's the other thing too, which was interesting. Now, I'm so behind on movies. I haven't seen Days of Future Past either. I haven't been to the theaters consistently in a while
since you started YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. Like I watched Fury recently, but I haven't really gone before then. Anyways, I haven't seen Days of Future Past, so this is one of those where the fucking thing is conflicting with each other.
Yeah.
How's Quicksilver in
I mean, they're separate studios, but I was more saying it like, how will like Quicksilver compare to the Quicksilver from there?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, if he's cool over there and you like that character,
and I don't like this one.
Yeah, it's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Is Scarlet Witch in?
I think she kind of is. Quicksilver has a sister, but she doesn't really do anything.
Okay, like, so more, but Quicksilver's a beast.
Yeah, I mean he's only in it for like the first like whatever. He isn't in the whole movie.
Yeah,
but his scenes are like
memorable.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, anyone that could stop time to beat the shit out of people, like make people beat the shit out of themselves, is pretty awesome.
He sounds like a beast. So
he pushed bullets. Like everyone, his friends were getting shot, or the team was getting shot at. He just moved the bullets to the sides of them. Like
you're just like a god, man. Like,
exactly. Like why didn't you guys stay with him the whole movie? Yeah. It would have solved all your problems, but I guess it would have been a movie then. Like,
bro, I want to talk about a quick tangent here about fucking plot holes. Plot hole in God of War you mentioned to me. But we'll talk about Avengers too, though. We'll talk about Avengers first. Okay. Why can't Thor just destroy
Loki
and his brother? Fine, whatever. You're the fucking god of thunder. Like, why can't you just fucking dismantle?
Yeah, like
okay. Here's a number. Now, remind me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Did the military show up in Avengers?
Our military?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's a pet peeve of mine. I hate in movies and shit when the military doesn't show up, because they have to show up. Like, there's no way they're not showing up.
The police mentioned, I think that they were coming.
Yeah.
But they weren't there for the fight at all.
That's bullshit. That's like, you're so close to Washington, D.C., like a fucking jet.
There should just be an army like on deck, you know.
For New York City, like, come on, like that's a pet peeve of mine. Other thing, plot hole, God of Thunder can't fuck shit up enough. Like,
yeah, he can't even. I mean, I guess their version of Thor, he's not as a god as we think of a god.
Yeah.
Because Iron Man can go kind of toe to toe with them.
So I'm sure
I'm sure he was holding back a lot.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to destroy these people.
Yeah.
But like we don't really get a sense of his power, except for where he was destroying the ice giants. Like, he was fucking destroying them.
He was fucking dismantling the whole army.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things where he was just holding back on Earth. Like, he was literally just holding back. He didn't want the Earth. Like, I'm sure, like one swing from his hammer at full strength would blow up the entire universe. But he's holding back. Like...
Yes.
Like, because I don't understand, like, why they were scared of that giant fucking fish when they have the God of Thunder right there. It's like,
yeah, like...
why did they let the Hulk have to do it? You know what I mean? Like, I understand because he's supposed to be the strongest.
Yeah.
And, I guess in Marvel, he is one of the stronger beings, at least, that we know of in the non-cosmic universe.
Yeah.
But it's just like, so what is Thor's power? Like, I'm so confused. Is he as strong as I think he is, or is he not? Like,
yeah. I don't get it.
Exactly. Like, you guys don't make it clear to me how strong he is.
Okay, the other plot hole that drove me crazy was, why were they in such a rush to close the portal if he was gonna nuke it anyway?
That is weird because, you know, explosions don't work in space because there's no oxygen.
Exactly.
First of all. So, okay, let's take that out of account. Were they scared of, like, the radiation coming through the portal?
Yeah, like, so we're just gonna let fucking Iron Man die? Like,
fucking Captain America. It was Captain America that made the call, right?
yeah, to close the portal.
Close the portal.
Just close it. Yeah,
He's like, what a fucking dick, you know? Like,
I was like, bro, okay, we're sending a nuke through to destroy everything there. Let him fall back and then close the portal. Luckily, of course, by some miracle, he falls through before.
Yeah, but they couldn't wait. I didn't see the explosion anywhere near him.
Yeah,
you know? It wasn't like right behind him.
Yeah. So it's like, to me, it should have been either we nuke it or we close the portal. Like, I was like, okay, we're gonna close the portal. We don't need to nuke it.
Yeah. But they needed to get rid of the nuke.
That's true.
That's true. And they destroyed the army with that nuke, luckily.
That's true. For future invasions. Yeah. Okay.
But I forget if it was the army or if it was the nuke that stopped the army, or was it the closing of the portal that ceased the connection?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. Either way, there's just fishy plot holes, but it's a Marvel movie. It doesn't matter.
Superheroes. I mean, like, they have to make them somewhat, like, limited.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna love this movie. I know I'm gonna go watch it like a couple of times. I saw Avengers.
I've seen it like 18 times
in
now?
theaters.
Oh,
in theaters.
like 3?
Yeah, I saw like 3. What's the movie you've seen the most in theaters?
In theater? I think it was one of the Harry Potter movies. I think it was 3.
3 times?
No, Harry
Part 3.
Part 3. I think I saw like 6 times. 4 to 6 times. I don't remember exactly.
I'm trying to remember what I saw. You guys are gonna say things are stupid, but I actually saw Titanic like 6 or 7 times. Hey. But like you guys gotta remember something. I was like in middle school or something.
I was stupid.
It was like there's been no movie out since then. If you guys are younger, that literally there is like just some rabid fucking crazy buzz about it. Like it was just something, like it was one of the. First of all, it's a good movie. I don't give a shit. I got to see a naked girl, and I got to see a bunch of cool action with boats like flying or whatever. But I mean, there hasn't been a movie since then that, in my lifetime, actually, not even Avatar, nothing, where it was just like an experience. I guess the closest one was Spider-Man 1. See, because that was like really the first like Marvel where it was just like, whoa, this is like the new generation.
You know, for me, I guess the movie that was like that, because I think I saw this movie 4 times in the theater, and to this day, it's the movie I've seen the most times, and will never get tired of watching it. Speed Racer, the one with Amelia Hirsch. Yeah, I just love Pacific Rim. Gave me the same effect. It just gave me this like child awe, you know, this childish awe that I just haven't gotten from any other movie. Like even the Marvel movies, this Speed Racer is on, like, for me at least, it's on its like own level. Forever.
It's a good movie. Yeah, it was too colorful for me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what it was. I was just like, I fucking adore that movie.
He's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, like, for you that was an experience, but I mean, like, just like society. Yeah, like it was like
Avatar was supposedly.
Avatar was kind of like that, but like Titanic was definitely like. It was a cultural event. Like there was like news reports of people waiting in line to go watch it. It was like #1.
It's a different thing from like the Star Wars, though. You know?
I mean, it was probably. I think Star Wars was probably maybe the same. I don't know, because like who knows? I wasn't
like even Star Wars, it caters to a certain crowd. Yeah. Whereas Titanic kind of like tried to like encompass every. Like it was just it was so big in a different sense. Like like because I'm sure. Star Wars probably is more popular, at least the old trilogy. But
maybe.
But I think the experience was bigger with Titanic.
We'll never know. Yeah. Because the thing is, like Star Wars, when it first came out, it was one of those things where it's a word of mouth, where like, okay, then people were excited.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it was a different kind of experience. It's like Titanic was just like boom, you're watching this.
Yeah.
Star Wars is like, here you go.
Yeah.
This is a good movie. Come watch us.
And then people were like, bro, you have to come watch this movie with me. Like, yeah, Star Wars is definitely, I think Star Wars and Titanic and I guess Gone with the Wind from like even like I've never know.
Seen that movie.
That's like way that was like 2 lifetimes ago for me, like 2 or 3. Like it was an old ass movie, good by every area count. But last thing before we go, back to the plot holes. This blew like. Have you ever seen a picture where like a gun to the head, brain splattering the other way? This is what Javi did to me the other fucking day.
I'm trying to remember. I don't
okay,
remember.
You're like, oh, I'm blowing brains out and I don't even know. Like, dude,
it was just such a like. I already knew this. Like,
yeah, you just said it nonchalantly. Like,
I was probably playing Destiny. You're
yeah, I was just like, what? Okay, plot hole, dude. God of War. So if you haven't played God of War, bye. Thank you. We'll see you next time. All right, God of War. The whole basis of God of War is that his family, he kills his own family. Kratos, the main character, kills his own family. He was tricked into doing it by Ares, the God of War. Okay, so in part 1, he's on a vengeance quest, and at the end, he kills Ares. Spoiler alert: he kills Ares, the God of War. Right? Okay, in part 2, what happens is he wants now to get vengeance. He becomes the God of War himself, and now he wants to get vengeance on Zeus and all the gods of Olympus because they betrayed him, right? So he goes on this epic quest to go to the Sisters of Fate because they're the only ones who can change his destiny. So he goes to the Sisters of Fate, and now he controls his fate. So he literally at the end of the game travels back in time to bring Titans back so that he can defeat Zeus and the other gods. And then so Javi told me, it's just like, well, if he can go back in time, why doesn't he just go save his family? And I was like,
does he not understand how the Sisters of Fate work?
I'm like, you control the Sisters of Fate. You now control all of time. He travels back 10,000 years to recruit the Titans to come help him fight the gods. So why don't you just go back and save your fucking family, you idiot? Like, that just invalidated the entire part 3. Like,
and then he doesn't even save. Like, his family's still fucking dead. Like, all he did was revenge on what they did to him recently.
Yeah, like
nothing was solved.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, dude, literally, we're still cleaning off my brain pieces from the fucking. I can't believe I played.
You didn't question him. That's why,
dude. I played the trilogy fucking twice already, and I never ever fucking questioned like
his logic.
Yeah, like just like, yeah, we're gonna go back, get the Titans and fuck shit up.
Let's go,
Part 3, baby, we're coming back for these motherfuckers. Like,
or just end Zeus, like,
yeah,
like
or yeah, go back and kill Zeus from the get go, stab him as a baby or some shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense. What the? That's the biggest plot hole in the history of fucking plot holes.
You control the Sisters of Fate,
and you base your entire 3rd game on this fucking plot hole. And the craziest is, I've never heard this shit till like 2 days ago, and now we're cleaning up brain bits off my fucking wall.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys, this has been Knowledge
on Javi.
We'll see you next week. Peace.